I feel like unlocking higher pit lulls does continue to raise the ceiling of drop rates. They just don't come out and say it. But people farming pit 100 get much higher 2 to 3 GA loot than running pit 65. Oh yeah, is that right? Okay. It's kind of weird that that's like the progression for stuff to a certain extent. Cool. What time is it, chat? All right, it's 5:30. I'll probably go to bed too. I'll probably go get some shut eye, and we'll slam tomorrow. We'll slam tomorrow again.
Blizzard.
Zakuza, dude. That guy right there. Thank you for the 69er. Thank you for the 69 Prime, dude. Welcome back. That means it's bedtime. All right. We'll slam tomorrow. I don't know exactly what we'll do tomorrow. I think the main thing is I want to get my gloves back. For sure. Like, ancestral version of my gloves. I think if we combine some of the crazy shit we had on the last character with some of the pretty nicely turned out stuff on this character, we'll be crazy. But gloves and then a really, really good ancestral helm is what we're missing right now. Essentially, that's what we got to get. That's just gonna take farming. So the question then becomes, where's the most efficient place to do that? Is it tier 4? Is it tier 3? Is it tier 2? Probably not tier 2. We're one-shotting T3. Is it tier 3 or is it tier 4? Where we can target farm the highest amount of like obos and stuff. The answer is probably pit level like 55 is my guess. Right now for our gear level. Farm the shit out of that. Get obos. Keep gambling on gloves. Get our gloves eventually. And then keep gambling on helm. Get a good helm. And we're out of here. Kind of thing, Loot table unlock seems to be based on pit pushing, and the selectable difficulty is the easiest to consume negative breakpoints. Wait. Loot table unlock seems to be based upon pit pushing, like in world content as well. The selectable difficulties is the easiest to consume negative breakpoints. But there's nothing beyond T4, is there? For pit. It's just pit. No, I know, but after tier 4. We've done that already. Something I learned last season is a unique I needed from Hell Rifts that didn't drop from like 50 T3 times, but it dropped 3 times in my first T4. I mean, that's such a small anecdotal pool where I could have just been blind luck. I mean, there's also other just like gear period we can grind. And, again, not to mention, I feel like if it's like, at least from brief, dabbling, if it's, hey, we need a bunch of materials, I feel like we go T4, right? I mean, Forgotten Souls dropping on every hell vein, 10 of them, that's insane. I didn't see what we got. To be fair, I didn't look, but we should look. We should go do another one and look like what we got from Nightmare Dungeon in terms of end materials. If we got, a bunch of Forgotten Souls. But it seems like T4 for at least just, I need a bunch of mats to, masterwork the shit out of my gear. Let's go over there. Gold-wise, it probably scales highest for trees as well. So probably like world content-ish, that kind of stuff. T4 makes sense. But I think if we're doing like targeted farming of, well, either pits or well, obviously Ubers. I don't think we're good enough for Ubers on T4 yet. Like that kind of shit, probably back to T3. So, yeah. Right, Doc Sam. We'll see tomorrow, chat. We'll see tomorrow. Either way, lots to explore and do. There's also just like a bunch of player power to earn right now, right? I mean, we still have 71 Paragon points to do, and you know, fucking 54 glyph levels on most of our glyphs, and obviously whatever gear we're gonna get and all that kind of shit, and upgrading our gems. Right, I mean, that's just a bunch of crit damage missing right there. That's a bunch of all stat. We're nowhere near our armor cap for damage, so I mean, just we're nowhere near like this isn't even my final form kind of thing. I just ate like half a ramen bowl earlier. Actually, right before stream started. It was good. Where are we? T3. Okay, so what did we figure out yesterday? So we pushed T4, we unlocked T4, right? What we figured out was the following. It seems definitely, and I mean, you can even see it from the statue, I think. That's for golden experience. It seems to me that... Drink water. I do need some water. Is the internet hate first, think later? True. 115? Sure. I want to. Got you. Thank you. So it seems to me that what's been happening, you know, it's not documented proof. It's just very anecdotal evidence from yesterday. Well, we know the gold and the experience scale linearly with increase in difficulty. Monster damage and health and general difficulty there scales exponentially with your player power, of course. But it also seems to me, at least from the little bit of T4 we did yesterday, I was honestly expecting to start getting some, like, Poggy Woggies, you know, ancestral drops and stuff. I don't think we saw a single ancestral for, like, 2 hours of it. Of farming hell tides and all that kind of stuff. So it seems like increased drop rates for gear is also linear, right? So the most efficient thing to do is just farm in the difficulty where you can just one-shot clear everything, which is not T4 right now. Can we do T4? Yeah, I mean, we just did it a bunch last night. Is it worth doing T4? No. Except for one interesting fact.
Not in town.
Material farm. Material farm was definitely worth on T4. Why? Because it seems to... at least a couple of things we saw. It seems to hard unlock some things that used to exist in previous seasons, don't exist anymore until you get to T4. For instance, Jeddick, since you're here, the Screaming Hellveins in T4, each single one drops 10 Forgotten Souls. Does not happen in T3 and below. I would reckon that the Infernal Horde caches on T4 also drop a bunch of Forgotten Souls as well. So, I think if you can comfortably clear or, like, run around, you could probably farm Forgotten Souls and whatever else a little heavier. But also, after the hotfix, is that worth? They're not that hard to get anymore. I don't know. So I think our plan of attack right now is... we need those gloves. I don't want to go do T4 or, like, T3 Ubers yet until we get my gloves back. And frankly, I think the best targeted farming for gloves is basically grind the pit for obols, and then spend your obol, then go to pool up your obols, go to T4, gamble in T4, and then go back into, you know, go back into the pit, etc. Do I still play WoW? I mean, I haven't played in like 3 or 4 weeks. I'll play again at some point. Probably check out the anniversary event, maybe. But like actively, no, not really. Not as much. What's this? Crit strike chance. Can do like 1 gamba, 1 reroll. It was a crappy roll. I believe M Plus needs some work. Well, I've believed M Plus has needed work for a very long time now. It's just, it's fine. The expansion was fun. I had fun with it when it launched. We played quite a bit for a month, and you know, I had no intent on becoming a main WoW-only content creator again. It's a pit stop in an otherwise amazing series of variety games. So I want to, you know, I'll check out the holiday content and that kind of stuff.
Can't do that here.
But I don't know. I don't really have much of an interest in pushing on Plus. I think it's not in a good place right now. Delves were fun. Definitely curious to see how they further develop Delves, as we said, or I've said a few times. Otherwise, yeah. Look at the heroes in KSM. Oh, I saw, yeah. I saw. So I think probably T60 is our most efficient farm for just, like, blowing through shit. Do this for a bit, and then let me see what we do next. Oh, we need to make our other Giga Gems, too. Finish up with those. Would be good. Would it be good? Would it good? Let's slam. Hey gang, let's bang. Need that. I guess this for a rep grind too now. I'll have to get some more opals today. At some point. Sork's just, what's wrong, Sork? So any good games coming up? Time to put WoW aside? Nah, I feel like WoW. I just play what you want, right? We're enjoying playing, very much enjoying playing WoW. I'm pushing on Plus, and that's cool. We've done all that. I was there again, down 3,000 years ago. Nothing more than Waller being fun. This will also upgrade our glyphs a bit more, which is good. I mean, glyphs are still pog even after legendary status because you're getting double multiplicative. Well, you're getting double additive on multiplicative.
Need more time.
Bro, please. This fucking bug, though, please fix. Oh, we gotta watch out for that barrier bug too. That was actually scary. That can actually get me killed, even on T3, even T2 technically. Okay, maybe not T2, but that was happening last night. I don't know what was doing it, but sketchy, 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 sketchy. Still missing a bunch of glyphs. Sorry, not glyphs, runes. We have our glyphs. Too many fucking names, dude.
Vigor.
I never really draw games pretty quick. I'll read this a bit while I smash. Without dying.
I'm out of vigor.
But I'm still continuing HS at least for now. Hearthstone. I mean, Hearthstone's probably one of the games I consistently play all the time. I haven't played in a few days since I hit Legend, but like I will, at absolute latest, be hitting Legend again in November. But the expansion's coming out and stuff, so I assume you're talking about Hearthstone, right? HS. It's just good because it's like mobile, so I can kind of play it while I'm eating breakfast in the morning, taking a poop, things like that. I don't have to like commit stream time to it, although I'm down to, you know, play it on stream as well sometimes.
I need more time.
Curious if you would be revealing the new cards during reveal season. I don't know what reveal season is. I cannot comment one way or another because of NDA, but stay tuned. I guess is my best answer. My best generic winky wink answer.
I need more vigor.
Good to kill. Ancestral boots, ancestral chest. I'll get these down to 55% each, I guess. Which is, I guess, level 61 by the looks of it. What's the best blood farm? After they buffed... You're talking about... Wait, blood or Forgotten Souls? There's an egg card. Against the Storm? I mean, I would like to play that too. November's like a little lighter, which is good. So we can definitely treat November as a bit of a catch-up to some other games.
Use it well.
Ew.
Can't do that here.
I can't do that here. Oh, Blood for Zir. Isn't it supposed to be Helltides, like Blood Maiden? I'm not sure if there's something better. I haven't, like, targeted those specifically. I usually just put on the Opal. I put on the Opal and just kind of get drops while I'm doing other content. But I thought it was supposed to be Blood Maiden for that. Wait, where the fuck is that? I love barriers. Yes, I do. I hate barriers. Oh, no, enemies in this. PoE till be November too. I don't know how I don't know how much of it's gonna be available, and I don't know how ham I'm gonna go on it, but yeah, PoE is gonna be a thing. We made our little list, right? We checked it twice. The game's coming out. One game I definitely want to check out is Wind Force. That comes out like during our spooky streamathon. I don't know if we're gonna get to it during that, but it's the Dead Cells co-op roguelite one. Dead Cells creator roguelite co-op one. Poggers. Right up my alley. I'm sure Josh would want to do that too. I think Josh is starting a spooky streamathon today.
Not ready yet.
He said if we want to like do anything together, so I might. I mean, rough night obviously. 139 mil ticks. Yeah.
I'm low on vigor.
Oh, my stacks, dude. Fuck this bug. There's like a little bit of, from a streaming perspective, there's new Twitch drops every week for a month for Diablo 4. I don't know if we're gonna, I might try to like lace a day of Diablo 4 in every week.
Not ready yet.
Or like a couple half streams or something, I don't know. Because I know we started a spooky streamathon, but the drops have been really good. I think it'd be good for me to have a presence in Diablo 4, try to get Diablo partner for the future, etc.
I need more vigor.
Something to consider in my brain, you know. Speaking out loud about it. I'm thinking out loud. I like D4, but, you know, I always have to... I'm not at a point... If I was at a point where I was a big enough streamer that I could take... Not that, like, Diablo 4 numbers have been fine, for what it's worth, for our, like, core viewership.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails.
But, you know, if I was a big enough viewer, streamer to be like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to binge this game that you guys don't really like for a month, and so be it. I feel more comfortable doing it, but I always have to be aware of, like, things, right? Numbers. So I enjoy D4 for sure. I'm enjoying it a lot this season. But, you know, can't be playing it forever. I want to go insane. Variety is truly the spice of life. But I do like what we talked about a while back. Like, I am trying to not, and I think I've kind of done that lately. trying not to spread myself as thin anymore. I think that was not helping in the past.
Need more
Like
time.
playing a bunch of different games just for the sake of playing a new game that I wasn't even maybe fully interested in, but it's like, oh, that's a new game, let's try it out. Like, I think sticking to genres that I enjoy a little more. You know, throwing some new stuff in there once in a while, too, don't get me wrong. But, like, obviously, we're very RPG-focused, roguelike. Action-adventure, like that kind of stuff, right? Fucking shields, or barriers, whatever. Wait, what's your like 5 inches? Bro, I wish, man.
Need more time.
Oh. Oh. I wish. I think I'd be streaming for a living and not having sex with hot sluts all day if I had a 5-inch massive monster like that.
I'm out of vigor. Not ready yet.
Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo. Oh, he dung beetled.
I'm low on vigor.
Oh, dead end, dude. Not like this. Not like this. Is Metaphor something I'm interested in? Yeah, but like that wouldn't do well on this channel. I mean, like, apparently it's very good. It's a pretty long game too and stuff, but we don't really have an audience for JRPGs outside of like super mainstream stuff like you know, Final Fantasy Remake. So that's more of like a global holy shit thing. Whereas you know, something like there's definitely some people in our viewership that enjoy. No, not one of these maps. Enjoy some JRPG stuff, but for the most part, it's. I don't think doing Metaphor for like 100-hour playthrough would be great, numerically speaking. I'd probably enjoy it a lot. I watched, I forget who was playing it for a bit, like, and he's got incredible reviews. The game does seem fun, but there's Baru. I mean, Baru's getting like half his viewership streaming it. Like, I was like, yeah. He's got that way faster than these two snakes. Oh, the snakes are probably poison resist, actually. That makes sense. Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah. These how streamers announce them? Well, just stick around, Vivelli. HS is a chill vibe stream. I've tossed around like the general idea of doing like extension or non-regular streams, if that makes sense. Probably same for Dragon Age. Well, Dragon Age will play. Dragon Age, I think, is more Dragon's Dogma style. And I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do Dragon Age yet, because Dragon Age launches on the 31st, which is like at the end of our streamathon. Or to, like, you know, on Halloween, rather. So there's a possibility we just start it a few days late, which would maybe not be, like, the worst thing in the world from viewership perspective. Sure, it would be, like, a couple days after hype, but it would also allow the people that don't want to get spoiled to watch them, right? Because I'm doing stuff they've already done kind of thing. But that is the next, like, AAA, oh my god, everyone's going to play it game lined up for our stream. Probably the last one of the year. I think it's the last one coming out this year. But yeah, no, I've tossed around the idea of doing like some kind of not regular stream, I think I even talked about this with you guys, like, even to the extent of, like, should I set up an alt channel? And there's, like, some pros and cons to it. But, like, I've thought about... The thing is, like, one thing is I stream so much. I stream too much, honestly, sometimes. I'm just really into, like, Diablo right now. But, like, regular stream hours should not be 14 hours a day, right? But I have considered doing things like... you know, the main part of the stream's done. I'm going to go to my alt channel. Or, you know, main part of the stream's done. Now we're going to do chill Hearthstone without cam. Is there any suggested? Whatever.
Not ready yet.
But the thing is, I've got to, like, worry about numbers a bit, too. Because I'd be fine to turn my brain off for that and not worry about viewership and be like, hey, you know what? If only, like, fucking 20 people want to watch late night Hearthstone, I'm totally fine with it. Especially if it's chill, cams off, things like that. But, you know who doesn't care about, who does care about that are advertisers and people for sponsorships and stuff. Because they go, as this guy's concurrent viewership gone from like 250, 300, 350, whatever, to like 10. That starts to average out to 150, you know, like. So then it's like, should I just set up an alt channel? Is it worth setting up an alt channel? Ko does that, yeah, but Ko has the size that he doesn't care. And he can do that, if that makes sense. He doesn't have to worry about getting really low viewership later on. He doesn't have to worry about turning his stream off for lunch and coming back and losing half his viewers. Like, he just doesn't care. He has fuck you money at the moment, right? Not that he doesn't care about his stream, that's all I'm saying. Obviously, he very much cares about his stream, but he doesn't care about any of the financial implications of it because basically he still gets everything. It's very easy to do that kind of stuff when you're a much bigger streamer, is what I was saying at the beginning. Of this conversation. I got my lungs. Got the black lung pop.
Perhaps a prize inside.
Perhaps a prize inside. Can you try streaming in Discord? I mean, I don't know if I go that far, man. Across 3K people sitting and talking to each other during reruns, not that many people have that kind of audience? Correct, yeah. Like, comparing to Ko, I like to compare to Ko in terms of, like, I appreciate and relate to the kind of, you know, like, environment he tries to build and the kind of community he tries to build and stuff. But to, like, compare anything, frankly, like, financially or how he runs his stream and stuff like that is like, it's comparing apples to oranges. Yeah, we are going to want to scoop up that all-res at some point. I don't know if it's an emergency right meow. I think we just grab them damn nodes. It's over here. 10 decks, max resource. Is this worth picking up? It is 10 decks. But I don't like really care for the max resource. I mean, there's builds for max resource and stuff like that, but I don't think we are too concerned. Resource gen isn't terrible. Here's max resource again. I don't think I really care for that. There's a couple damage nodes here. Let's grab that for now.
Can't do that here.
Did you say the triple GA mods? Like, oh no, wait. Did you link them? I didn't see. I got a couple of triple GA items yesterday. They were disasters. Fucking terrible. Parasoft made a post about that game. That while he enjoyed it, too many people left because of spoilers. Which game, Wallador? I mean, metaphor. That is, yeah. A lot of content creators went to the FF14 story. We were potentially going to come back and play some FF14 for the expansion launch this past expansion, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to play it 2 weeks later. Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, I'm super excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah. For sure. You gonna get a Visage stream soon? I don't know. Are you? You guys you need to unlock it. I'm not playing it if we don't unlock it. It's up to you. That's up to you.